You've often questioned yourself, why doesn't they employ me? Why doesn't these people see my skills? Or you just move away, massaging your ego, questioning everyone, why, what went wrong, cursing your teachers, cursing yourself, cursing everyone. Could it be that a blame is on you? Or is on someone who never managed to play his role, to fill his gap? In today's conversation, I have Sisha Naomi, who graduated recently in 2025, and she has a lot to give us. How did she manage to secure a job and have frustration towards those people who denied her a chance? I know also you, the people who have denied you a chance, but you failed to accept it, and you move on to the field of creators from the field of beggars. In today's episode, I've managed to come up with a solution towards your problem. Today I've come with many answers to your questions in youth mindset.
I wanted to be off camera. I wanted to specify in a production, radio production. Or like if I got a chance to like be on TV, I would choose radio. I do want to be my face to do and my face to be on TV. So I pictured like a fancy, easy thing to get. You get it? That if you're qualified, it's so easy for you to like get out and get a job. Just get your papers, apply. You know, it's going to be that easy.
How can you describe that moment when you realize that securing a job in someone's media house was not going to be that easy as you thought?
That moment, I was shocked. I was really shocked because it now goes back to like connection. Who do you know? How much work do you have to prove yourself? And remember, you're just out of campus. You don't have a load. You know, like whatever they are doing in the field, you practically not 10, 20, not even 10, like 2%. The rest of the things to be money. So it was really, really a really bad experience. Very embarrassing. Plus, even my first job was I was not working at a media house like I had anticipated. So it was really that hard.
How many media outlets did you travel to, like requesting for job? I know some of us, we usually want to be presenters. I want to be a presenter and write your both CV and also the letter. How many did you manage to visit?
I considered more of my internship places because I thought it would be easy. The fact that I did my internship from there, no, it wasn't easy. So, and I went to, because I had my internship at BBS. They did not give me. I had at STV, they did not give me. So it was really, really hard after trying those two and barely by money, but still they failed to give me it. They knew me. You get? It was really heartbreaking. So I was like, let me stop applying for this media house. Like, what else can I do?
Over these years, what like has the constant cycle of applying for them, like applying to them every time, hoping that then they will give you a chance and then they reject you emotionally? It's like tarnishing, very hectic. And how has it affected your confidence towards going to those media houses again or others?
Okay, let me start with the confidence part. I feel like they have done nothing to my confidence because, you know, they're also looking for people who know, right? Yeah, they're looking for a student who has been doing these things at school. What do I mean? You are applying like podcasts. You guys have a podcast at school. You're uploading it on YouTube. So it's easy to show evidence that you actually, at least you know whatever you're asking for. You understand? So, and I did like a podcast when I was at Uganda Matters for some time. You get? So it didn't do anything to my confidence because in my head I knew I would like specialize somewhere else. The journalism industry is broad. It's not only about applying at a media house. It's more than that. You so as a public relations, a communications officer, I can work with any entity. You understand? It's not only about uh,
Uh,
uh, media
Only about
houses.
knowing media, the kind of work, reporting, bruh.
Yes, yes. So the problem is most when we are done graduating, our dreams are, oh my goodness, I'm going to work on TV. Oh my goodness, I'm going to work on radio. What if it does not work out? I feel like honestly, me didn't do anything to my confidence because I knew since like I had specialized in communications, I knew I would like work with any entity. So if I failed to get like a media house, I would still get like another entity that I can work for as like their public relations officer, as their social media manager, because I have knowledge about social media. We are taught that knowledge. Plus, we are doing it practically. We have phones, you understand? So it didn't do anything with my confidence. What was the other question as well?
The question was about the unfair kind of how does it emotionally turns to you, like your confidence, and also what do you feel about them?
Actually, I feel nothing because honestly, I don't feel bad. I honestly did not feel bad because I have seen I earn more than people who are working on TV. You get? So I do not feel bad. It's just that uh after being rejected, of course, you have that pain. You're like, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna get the job. You're really desperate and all that. But after some time, I was like, no, I can actually try elsewhere. So I do not feel anything.
This has to come into my mind. Usually, people say those ones whom they used to bring to mentor us for career guidance. If I told, but yeah, I think they brought those guys of MCI, and they would tell us
Yeah,
follow your passion. Yeah. Now,
yeah.
if I told your passion was like to be behind to go into production, and these people denied you that kind of chance, yeah, how does that kind of thing sound to you? Now, when you think about that passion in journalism, that even the people whom you thought they could give you a chance, now they just give you a boutique.
No, I feel like as a graduate or like someone who is done with campus and still like you have not yet graduated, I feel like you should keep an open mind, right? So production and stuff, okay, you may have passion in it, but no one is going to give. Let me say you have tried everyone, no one is giving you a job. So what next? Are you going to be stuck? No, you should have a plan B of everything. You see, there is mobile journalism these days. Anyone can do journalism. So it depends on how your skills are. You can start up your own podcast when you have money, do that production work for yourself, and make a podcast out of it. They will look for you when they see your work is good. You understand? So I feel like you should have an open mind. If you get rejected, a rejection is not like denial. It's not denial. It's giving you a chance to like explore and better yourself. So like when better opportunities are coming, you are actually skilled for that particular thing. Because I myself, I also cannot employ someone who doesn't know knowledge about journalism if I have a media house. Because you're going to take me back to scratch, teaching you these things. And yet there are people out there who are qualified. You get? They are qualified. I would not have to teach them anything. Matter of fact, they might even be teaching me. You get? Because they have experience in this thing. So that person has like they are considered first before you because for you have a lot of work plus you are not settled yet. One of the problems we are having is we have high expectations of, oh my goodness, I have to have this kind of salary in order for me to work here, but you don't have experience. And media houses in Uganda are tricky nowadays. They pay different journalists differently. You get? So you have just entered, you're very raw.
You want the same man as someone who has worked for almost 20 years.
You know, you want the same money like as Canary Mogume. It's not going to make sense. You get? So honestly, I feel like just keep an open mind. Do something else as you equipping on your skills.
We've been rejected so many times. And these people had to show us the reality of the media, how it works. Now, feeling rejected many times, what stopped you from applying and that made you to reconsider?
What stopped me from applying is I knew I was not equipped enough. Like I'm competing with people who have been working for 10 years.
But I do believe that you thought that these guys were seeing you because you could go there to do your internship. They were smiling. They were saying,
Yes.
look at me, this one is ours. Blah, blah. Remember those kind of days?
Yes, there was.
Now we think again when these people, you go there and the guy says, because you want this position, maybe we'll come back next Friday. I'm a little bit busy, but I'll find some time and we talk about maybe why don't you try this thing? They give a lot of excuses. What could come into your mind and what made you to stop? And you say now, it's over. Let me go back to the drawing board and I do this.
What made me stop was I realized I'm competing with people who have experience of 10 years or even more. People who are equipped, like people leave campus and they know how to use the camera. People leave campus and they already have work to show, you get. And I did not have all that. I had work, but mine was very little compared to what my competitors were doing, you get. So I realized, I was like, let me better myself. When I better myself, they will look for me. Because today, if I set up like a media, YouTube or a podcast, my production is better. You get. So it's going to help me like improve on my production skills. So by the time I stand up and be like, oh yeah, I now want like a media job, I have work to show. Because now I'm already relevant. People know me. So you not giving me a job is your loss. It is not my loss. You get.
True. I get
so
it.
I was like, so I told myself, let me give myself time. Let me better my skills. Then I can come back and reapply. But then after all that, the jobs I'm doing, I really feel comfortable here. I do not think I'll apply for like a job at a media house.
Let's go to this issue, the bitter reality, that we're competing with people who never studied journalism at all. And for them, they are willing to give the information the way they want. Think about that thing when you go to that kind of media house and the one who is holding a position which you wanted or is snatching away, the one who is snatching it, never even attended a single lecture of journalism. How does it feel like to you with people competing? Okay.
It's really a bad feeling. It really breaks my heart because I went to school.
The money paid.
I should be in that position. Plus, these guys don't know the ethics behind journalism because you're seeing them messing up the whole journalism thing. Think they are making everyone think journalism is not a job. It is just like a skill, which is not true. So it breaks my heart. But then there is nothing to do. If you look at the media houses employing these guys, they are the low quality media houses. Facts. Whoever is at NBS is studying journalism, even not journalists. You get? Whoever is at NTV, they are real journalists. You're not going to find anyone gambling at their TV station. You understand?
They're not gambling.
The reason why is
there. That time when you had not secured the job, then by that time I remember me, I was stuck, very stuck. How did you, by that time, responded to those people, family members who could question you every time? What could come to your mind then? And how was that conversation like?
It's really frustrating because you're irritated, like your parents think you're not trying. but you're trying, you're applying, they're just rejecting you. It's really frustrating that, oh my goodness, people think you are not doing enough, blah, blah, blah. But you know, one thing about my dad, he used to tell me, you will get, you will get. And the good thing was, when my sisters were done with graduation, they also did not get jobs. Actually, me, personally, I got a job. I got a job before I even graduated, I thank God. So I did not feel that pressure. I had that pressure when I was just out of campus because I finished my campus I finished studying in May. So June, July, and I got a job in August. So I was only stuck for 2 months. And those months I was really devastated. I'm like, what if I do not get a job? Because I had friends who were already working after campus. I'm like, what if you get? So I did not sit for a very long time. So it did not like stress me that much. So, but it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because you don't know how, you cannot like explain to everyone that, oh my goodness, it's not easy. I'm applying, but you're just not giving me. You get, and it's not your fault that they're not giving you. So, yeah.
Beyond just being a career kind of disappointment during that time, what were, I am wondering what experience or exposure you were exposed to and how it really did affected your life financially and also personally. In
The
carrying
exposure I
transport,
was what?
financially, the exposure, the exposure of the rejection and also the demands. Because at that time I know and I do believe that we need some kind of necessities. You don't have money, you're looking for a job, and also in looking for a job, you have also to have funds which are going to enable you to secure it or to look for it. Transport, data, airtime, dressing, and many stuffs, as you know. Sometimes you can even fall sick.
Okay, me, first of all, I want to thank my parents. When I was looking for a job, my dad was there for me. My mom was there for me. They gave me money. They gave money to like go and apply for the jobs. So they were there. I had a strong support system. So I did not feel like I did not like face those challenges like that. So I really had like a strong support system. I didn't feel that burden so much because my dad would come and talk to me. If you do not get it, it's okay. It's okay to be rejected. You're going to get better. So I did not feel that. Honestly, I did
Sometimes
not feel that.
after failing to secure what you wanted, and also looking at these people who are out of the chance. I can give an example of our colleagues who are out. For them, they are out. Some are in catering, as you can understand, the struggle.
Mm.
Do you feel that the degree is now becoming the waste of the time, waste of money, wasting someone's money and also time? And why?
Do I feel like
I feel like going to the university and you pursue journalism is wasting both time and also money. If yes, why?
no, I don't feel like going to school and studying journalism is a waste of time. Because journalism equips us with a lot of different skills, communication skills. These are skills that you need everywhere you go. You get. For you to be able, journalism helps you to be able to know how to like have a conversation with people. You get. It helps you know how to read people's minds. So it is not a waste of time. It has additional skills that you get to get when you go to school. But trust me, we spoke about people not going people not studying journalism and they are there at they have jobs at media houses. Like if you're having conversations, first of all, they don't have like a journalism ethics. You get, there are ethics that come with journalism, so it's not a waste of time. It is not. It equips you with a lot of skills that you need to apply in different jobs. Or like in case you're going to set up your business, it equips you with advertising skills that you use to advertise your business in case you like set up your own thing. So I don't think it's a waste of time. It equips you with a lot of skills.
If you could stand in front of a media owner or editors in Uganda, what that kind of one thing you could say to them?
I would tell them to reconsider graduates. I'll tell them, yeah, it's frustrating because they don't know anything, but give them a chance because a lot of there are people who are very good and just need a little polishing. You get? So I would really tell them to give graduates a chance. Let them be hard. You get? Yeah, that's all I would say to them.
What would you say to the lecturers at the university now, knowing that what you know is not what the exposure which you've gained, the experience is not the
Okay,
actual
I'll
work
give you
which
that
they
question.
give? What kind of essay you could tell to your lecturers, knowing that what you're doing now is not what was given to you when you were there?
Okay, I would not say what was given to me is not what's here. Because if you remember Mr. Semambo, he used to tell us, he used to emphasize on the practical work.
Yeah.
He used to emphasize on the blogs. He used to emphasize on those things because he knew we would use those things to apply for a job. You get? Because we even had like a radio at school that personally I used to have a show.
Yeah, by the way.
Yes. So the only problem was the camera because we didn't have like a camera that would use to like practice our skills. But they really helped us. They helped us with the practical work. So I would. It's not that or what I was taught, not what I found. No, I found whatever I was taught, honestly. Because actually, even applying for a job, my other job that I got, I got in the media. I got it because I had work. I had work that I was showing to them. Like, oh my goodness, I did this. I did this. I did this. So I feel like I have whatever my school taught me is what I found. The only problem is the camera that you're disturbed here and there. I don't know how to like manage it, but the rest of the things, I am not complaining.
Lastly, looking back at your fresh, hopeful self on graduation day, what would you tell such a young lady like you were by that time? You've just graduated, a lot of passion, thinking that you're going to go, you said STV, and you take your letter now, then the manager is going to just give you, hey, we have a short time now, Saturday's running, maybe we're going to start coming. It's what usually comes to our minds. What could you tell? Even yesterday, I was speaking to a year one journalism student here, and she told me that first she wants to present, only presenting. She doesn't want anything else. Now, what kind of advice can you give to younger graduates, undergraduates?
Lower expectation. Not like in a bad way, but these things of me I not work for a certain amount of money, or me I cannot do this kind of job. Those things lower your expectation, right? If you are offered a job and it has low income salary, do it because it is helping you equip on your skills. You're getting experience that on your CV you have where we have what to write. I went to school. I worked with this person. You get, there are jobs you get because we worked with certain people. So grab that opportunity if you get it, regardless of the money. Do not look at the money because you get the money in the long run. For now, experience should be your target. Do not target the income. Experience should be your target. Because once you go to those media houses, you're exposed. You know who to work with. Those guys even connect you with people because you're good. The other thing, behave yourself very, very well. I would emphasize that 1,000 times, because personally I'm in spaces because I behave well. You get behavior. You might not be qualified, but because you're well behaved, someone can recommend you. Oh, you get. So other thing is trusting the Lord, and also be able to be willing to learn, because not teaching us everything at school. So make sure you are a very, very inquisitive person. You want to learn more. Equip yourself. It doesn't matter. You can start up your own blog. You can, nowadays actually things have really been made easy. Go on TikTok. Just have a mini vlog. Take them to town with you. Buy certain things with you. Like, people are buying what they are seeing. You cannot come to me and tell me, oh my goodness, I have a very good voice for radio, but I've not heard you say anything on the media. You get. So, but if you're making these vlogs and you're uploading them on your TikTok, or someone will listen to your voice, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm so good. I have a very good radio voice.
And let's talk about loopholes in media, where you go to these guys, and in among them, there are those kind of guys who like snatch away opportunities from you when you're seeing.
Let's talk about who?
Enkokola in media. Yeah.
Enkokola is expected.
What kind of advice can you give someone? They've given you or even your model, whom you've seen there, but he's among the people who want you to go away. What kind of...
The only thing to do, I feel like there are only a few things to do about that, because Enzo Kubanga Kuba Hakokola is someone who is on a higher level, and you can't do anything about that. You cannot, because it's their word against your word. You get. But if you're given a chance like that, and we thank God, like you have reached at the media house you're working, like I said, behave yourself well. Your behavior will talk more for you. You get. He will be like, oh, that person, I do not like how they do that. But people are going to be like, oh my goodness, she's well behaved. You get. He is well behaved. That will be a plus for you. Behave so well. Respect everyone from the Askari. Personally, I will tell you, my first internship, I got it because I was friends with the Askari. The Askari talked to the boss for me to get that internship. So I can tell you is respect every single person. Plus, pray to God. God changes everyone's mind. Be a very prayerful person, because the working industry is really hard. It's very, very hard. So what you need to do, you have to have a very good relationship with God. That's like whenever you'll be stepping out of the house, you're like, oh God, I'm leaving, but lead my way. Lead my way. Whoever wants to sabotage you, disorganize their minds. You get. So you should have a very good relationship with God, pray over everything, and also be very, 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 very disciplined.
Give your closing remark on the people who are looking for jobs right now, but they have no way no one to request, nothing totally.
Okay, I would say, personally, I have a small business. I sell sweaters. Media, and also I thank God that journalism, it gives you a chance to explore everywhere. Like I said, you don't need to start with a lot of, with everything. You can start by uploading a vlog on your TikTok. You're going to be heard. You're going to be seen. Those people that view you, those 2K people that see you, those 200 people that see you, there might be one person who is interested in something that you're doing. Upload those vlogs, because that's the only work you have to show that you have potential. Upload your work. Make vlogs. Blog. Like personally, I have where I write about certain people who
inspire you. Was following you on TikTok. So nowadays,
yes,
I try to go there.
So write those blogs, interact with different people. Plus, also you can start up your own thing. You can start up a small business as you are waiting for greater opportunities, because we need money.
True.
Just because you have not gotten somewhere, I mean, like
it doesn't mean the life. It's the end of
Yeah, so you need money, you need to look good, you need to do all those things, and no one is going to choose you and pick you when you're looking miserable.
And them, the first question you now, where are you working from? If at all you go to them.
You know, you can be like, I'm a small business owner.
Yeah.
You should, yeah.
And
I'm a,
I was speaking to this with to Sister Dennis, and she told me she prefers someone who is working somewhere than someone who is sitting, just requesting for opportunity or waiting for that right time when she will be chosen by someone to go ahead and work.
yeah, because someone who is working is not raw. You're not very raw.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Because you're not very raw. You're exposed. You're seeing what's happening in society. Unless someone who is settling down. If you're home, you get.
Yeah. Time for other program is soon like kicking in. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
You guidance. I wish you success. May God enable you to go far. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You have a nice day as well. Bye.
Okay, bye.